So Calgary Expo happened at the end of April. It's a Thursday through Sunday con, and it is hands down one of my favorite cons to go to. It's not too far for us. It's about a 3-hour drive, so that makes it nice and easy. We left on Wednesday and went and got an Airbnb with a bunch of other friends, as well as I had my friend Rose drive all the way up from Portland for her first ever international con. So I dressed up as my Elastigirl, which was super fun. The costume kind of was chaotic, but my logo was like lifting, so we actually used a product called Cosbond to adhere it to my bodysuit. So that needs to be fixed before anything. Friday, I was my Pirate Wonder Woman. This costume, you guys, has been planned for a year. A full year. Since Calgary last year, I was contacted by my friend Sebastian and was like, hey, we're thinking of doing this group. Do you want to do it? And I was like, hands down, as long as I'm Wonder Woman. And he's like, yeah, sure, not a problem. I'm like, cool, okay, cool, let's do it. We signed on, and my friend Jenny Darling, who used to be JC Beauty, she did a prosthetic for Jason for his pirate, so he was Two-Face, so it was really freaking cool. My girlfriend actually wore my Ice Queen costume, so that was really cool. She got to walk around with this big, huge ball gown. It was her first time ever cosplaying at an international con, because it was her first ever international con. We ended up taking a slow-mo video of her spinning in the dress, and the wind was crazy and the video was hilarious, so enjoy. With that being said, Friday night was a little bit more hectic. We ended up going to see Infinity Wars. Calgary Expo Saturday, you see some of the craziest costumes due to the costume contest and due to the fact that it's usually the day that everybody is able to attend the full day. Fridays are usually hit and miss. Thursdays are a half day anyways, and not a lot of costumes are seen. And if they are, they're very low-key costumes. They're not over the top. So Saturday was really cool. I was dressed up as Zubat, which, you guys, is the first time I've ever been to a con on the busiest day, I guess you could say, in a very low-key costume. This costume's just a bodysuit with a wig and cute little ears, and then I have my sign and high heels. That's it. So this day was kind of a really neat day. I got to not only meet Amanda Koopa, but I got to meet Bree and I got to meet a whole bunch of other people. I got my mama's autograph. Look at, he's so gorgeous, and he is such a sweetheart. Honestly, you guys. I didn't expect a lot of time with him or anything like that due to the fact his line was crazy. But I did expect to actually stand in front of him while he signed my autograph, and that was not the case. This was not a Jeff Goldblum thing. This was not a staff member thing. So Rose goes up and gets hers signed. This lady that is now behind her and in front of me is like fumbling with her packaging to get whatever it was signed out. She's standing in front of Jeff, and she's still fumbling, and the assistant didn't realize that what she's fumbling with is actually what she's getting signed. So my image was already laid out on the table, and he slid it in front of Jeff, and Jeff signed it, and then he like looks up at the lady, and she's still mucking with her stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's mine. And he like slides it to me, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Okay. And so I walked away. So I didn't even get the opportunity to stand in front of him while he signed my autograph. So I do have my Jeff autograph, which he's super adorable, and he was a super sweet guy. Unfortunately, I did not get the opportunity to actually say hi. I'm not going to make a big stink out of it. I am sad and mildly disappointed, but at the same time, it happens, and it wasn't 100% his fault and 100% the staff's fault. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a who's to blame, who am I going to be mad at? It's not worth it. So, okay, so Saturday night, we did the onesie dance party that was hosted by the Expo at Cowboys, I want to say, bar. First up, I'm not a country music girl, so I don't know why I agreed to this. Second, I was super excited because I had a custom onesie made for me and my little group of girls. We had glitter onesies. So we had 4 of us. There was Jenn, who is known as Lady Death Star. There was Colinne, who is the owner of Just Because Cosplay Supplies. There was myself and my friend Rose from the States. So we all had glitter onesies. To top it off, you guys, not only did Lady Death Star bang these onesies out in a day, she made these in a day, you guys, which is insane. But she also made us matching backpacks. So we have like little like 90s shoulder bags. So it was super cool. But yeah, I got to meet up with a whole bunch more cosplayers, which was super fun. I got to sign Breezy Weezy's boobs, so I felt special. I mean, if Negri can sign them and I can sign them, we're like best friends, right? But anyways, we had a blast. Saturday night we went home. It was great. Sunday morning came and all of us are lazy because we didn't really want to do much. But we got up, we got dressed. I wore my 70s disco version of Bowser. Yep, I made bell bottoms with like green metallic-y material, put a sheet of Mario fabric in them, made a yellow tank top, had my Bowser collar, had my big huge red fro and my cute little horns and stuff that are actually part of my actual Bowser costume. It was super fun. That day I got to meet up with my Patreon followers. Breezy Weezy had set up a meeting with a bunch of other ladies from the area to meet up with their Patreon supporters, and that was super cool. I forgot my little stuffy, but I got to meet up with Chris and he gave me like the cutest silly stuffy. It's literally sitting beside my bed because I'm like, it's so cute. He gave us that. I was able to trade some prints with Winter Lights, and I was able to get some Breezy Weezy as well as Amanda Koopa. I have her stickers, which, oh my god, you guys, they're so freaking cute. I think that pretty much sums up Calgary. So, let's talk about Northern FanCon. Northern FanCon I have never went to before in my life. I have never been to Prince George. I've never really been to BC. I've driven through it twice. We did the 8-hour trek to Prince George. The first day at con, I dressed up as Cammy, but I was helping at a booth, so I stayed at the booth the majority of the day. Then on Saturday, I dressed up as Bowser. I went to Northern FanCon with one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to meet Ivy. Ivy Doom Kitty is phenomenal. She is hands down one of my favorite cosplayers out there. She's so positive and so body positive and is just all around genuine human being. I have met her before, but I had never met her in a costume that was designed for her, that she made and then I had made as well. So that was kind of like a new experience for me. The Bowser that I've done, you guys, is made by Zach Fisher. I try and splat his name everywhere I can. He deserves all the praise and credit. Meeting her was like hands down the best thing that has happened to me in a long time with cosplay. I have a lot of great and positive experiences, but hands down this one made everything 100% worth it. But anyways, you guys, I met her. Super sweet. We compared armor. We talked about armor building. We talked about products and stuff that we liked. My chain chomp that I have for my Bowser. She hadn't made hers yet, and so she got pictures with her holding my chain chomp, and I was super happy. I ended up not wearing a wig, so my bangs were all weird in front of my crown and made me angry in the end of it. I was like, gosh darn it, my bangs look weird. But I don't care. I got to meet her. She's super sweet. I also got her print, which I'm super, super excited about. My friend Mike from Foam Forge Cosplay actually won, and he deserved it wholeheartedly before the competition. He was so nervous, and I told him, like, don't be dumb. You're amazing. So he hands down deserved it. I can't wait to see what he makes next. I know that he will be attending Northern FanCon next year, so I'm excited for that. I may go, I may not go. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so I guess that pretty much sums up my 2 cons in one. But I had done glitter bombs. You guys all know my love of glitter. The end of this video is my friend Dave, who has been super awesome. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.
Am I on?
Yeah.
All right, folks. I'm here with the wonderful Canadian Comics cutie, and she had a little contest, and she sent me this fabulous little envelope, which may or may not contain a prize. I have not had a chance to open it, so we're going to do that right now, and we're not going to look into it. We're going to keep looking into the camera, and we're going to see what's in this fabulous envelope full of prizes. There is a little bit of duct tape on the outside, making it a little bit hard, and here's what how do you open an envelope? This is why anthrax spreads. You blow into it.
Do you need?
There's something in here.
Oh my gosh, you just got glitter bombs.
Yep, totally glitter bombs. Oh, thanks for playing.